Hello everybody, Silverback74 here. Today I want to show you guys something I found on Google Earth. Some will call this an anomaly, but I call it truth in plain sight. 2 days ago I asked a certain streamer, a YouTuber, who's really all about anomalies in the sky, anomalies in the earth, weird behaviors with animals, UFOs and so on, to show this thing I found on his channel. He agreed to do it, but he didn't do what I asked him to do. So I'm making my own video. It will be a short video. I just want to show this to the world so people can go look for themselves. I have to say that doesn't work with Google Earth Pro. You have to use the earlier version of Google Earth. I guess they saw the problem this anomaly would bring to their narrative, and they overwrote the code to cover this thing up, like they do with anything that contains some truth these days. Okay, let's get started. It's really simple and straightforward. We are going to measure the circumference of a random country. Let's take South America. We open the Google Earth Measure tool and we start drawing lines around South America, like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. When you're in full circle, it says close form. We close it and up, it shows us a closed form with the circumference number. It's how many? I can't see it. 17 million? 17,375,868.67 square kilometer. Is the area, eh? Yes. So, doesn't matter. It's just for example. Now, let's try this with Antarctica. You see, South America is the form is fully closed. But now we're gonna do the same thing with Antarctica. And then something weird happens. Same procedure. Open the tool. We draw some lines all around Antarctica. Nice and easy. And then we do the same. Close shape. We close the shape and what's this? This doesn't look the same as we saw with South America. It's totally different. The form doesn't close fully also, but it is closed. The form is closed. Google Pro, Google Earth closed it for ourselves. So it is closed. But why does it have the shape like this? Why? Now let's dig a little deeper. Maybe we'll see what's happening here. If you zoom in, first thing I notice, there's like a half circle here, but it seems to be a full circle. If you zoom even more, you see a white dot right in the middle. And from that dot, different lines, straight lines, radiate from the center. It looks like they stitched this paper, this map together with different parts of something else. They stitched this map together. That's obvious. But why would they do that? I tell you why. Let's zoom out a little more. You see the circle? Zoom in a little more. A little more. And then you see the lines. This is clearly stitch work. And it's not one line, eh? You see many lines. What they actually did here is they took a flat map of a flat Earth and they tried to bend this around, fold this around a sphere. That's why there are lines at the bottom of the sphere. Because they have to cut out those pieces on the map, or the map won't fit around the sphere. So what you're looking at here is not really the bottom of the planet Earth, as they call it. It's actually all around the world as we know it. It's the ice wall that surrounds Earth and holds all our oceans, seas, and landmass. So I have to tell you, this was one of the first versions of Google Earth. The original I found on my phone, but if you go to Google Pro, the newer version, this problem has been adjusted. If you do it on a Google Earth Pro, it will just form like it did on South America. So they fixed its problem. But in the earlier version, you could see this. Earth isn't a spinning ball, guys. We live in a geocentric electromagnetic realm, a fully enclosed system. We have an ice wall, and there's a giant dome over us. Above that dome and below the Earth is water. Space is fake. NASA is lying. We never went to the moon, and we will never go to the moon. Because the sun and the moon are lights, not physical objects. They're plasma. So, guys, it's time to wake up. Uh, I sent this. I wanted to show this on a different channel. I wanted that YouTuber to do it for me, but he wouldn't do that because I know why. If he would do that, his whole show would just crumble apart. His narrative would fly away, and then it's over for him. So, unfortunate, but I made a video myself. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you don't believe me, just go watch for yourself and find out. And if you have a different explanation for it, please let me know. But I believe in flat Earth. For 5 years now, and I will never go back. Once flat, you go never back. Okay, goodbye, people, and please give your opinion in the comments. Bye.